Bonjour, c'est moi, Dene. Welcome back to another episode of Tell Me Why here on my channel. So, here we are again. Chapter 3 is out now. Every chapter is out now, so if you haven't picked up Tell Me Why yet, because you were waiting for all of the chapters to release, you can do it now. The story is complete, so to say. Well, you can play every chapter now, and, well, I'm gonna finish this today. It is almost 9:40 p.m. I have an iced coffee next to me, and I'm ready. So, let's continue and see what happens. We will have a flashback first, obviously. What happened so far? Previously on Tell Me Why.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins faced the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, enough.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds.
Separated. What a great way to start, right?
Alyson, wake up.
You killed me.
She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood.
You killed me.
You killed me!
Tell Me Why, Chapter 3, Inheritance. Okay, well that was a trippy nightmare. We still don't know what happened in that night, but I still think, well, Alyson didn't kill her for nothing. I think it was self-defense in a way, or to protect somebody else, right? So she shouldn't feel bad about it. I mean, what... I hope you get what I mean. But it seems like the Mad Hunter could be Marianne in a way, right? Marianne's depression, maybe. Which would go hand in hand with my theory of the Mad Hunter being her ex-lover. Who wanted her to get an abortion and, you know, all of that jazz. Looking forward to the next copyright claim, by the way. Look at who kept the photos, even though she wanted to get rid of them. Morning, smiley face. I started collecting the documents you need for your rental application. Oh, left the file for you downstairs on the kitchen counter. If you're still coming to meet Dee for lunch, you can drop off the documents and I'll make some copies for you. Okay, I'm gonna say something to that. Wait, take it easy today, Uncle Eddy. P.S. My famous buckwheat waffles are slowly growing cold in the kitchen. I remember Alyson wanting to, or planning to meet up with Dee for lunch, but what about Tessa? I mean, yeah, there is some tension between her and Tyler, obviously now. I mean, between Tessa and Tyler, but also between Alyson and Tyler. But didn't she invite them for lunch, or was it dinner? I don't know. We'll see, right? And speaking of we'll see, let me tap into OBS real quick, because I'm always paranoid that I forgot to record. It seems fine. Okay, so our objective is to check the documents Eddy left for you in the kitchen. Okay.
He's right. Time to get my shit together.
Mm-hmm. We will. But we're gonna have to take a look at everything first. You already know. So that was the letter. We took a look at this. Is that in front of the juice box? Is that a picture frame that's been flipped over? I don't know. Let's take a look at the photos again, see if she'll say anything else.
I never imagined Uncle Eddy was hiding so many things from me.
Good thing you told me that that's Uncle Eddy, because I sure as hell wouldn't have thought so. I mean, who else could it be, right? But I still didn't think so.
I could use a Michael pep talk.
Oh yeah, me too. But no, Michael for you. You fucked up with Tyler, and so Michael is all for Tyler. Okay, so what's this?
Guess I'll have to start fresh with these in Juneau.
Oh. Tessa's coffee time. Oh, girl, don't use 2 exclamation points in one sentence, you know, right next to each other. That's ugly. That you don't do that. No, we don't do that here. But hey, 10 cups equals a special breakfast for free. And we also have the Woodpecker, Fab Lab, and Woodworking workshops. 40% on your basket. Your loyalty makes you save money. Ah, okay. Yeah, well, if you're going a new place, you're also gotta collect new loyalty cards, right? But, yeah, that's it, okay. What else do we have here? Ah, we can finally look outside the window.
Now would be a good time to stop smoking and maybe do a detox at 12.
Oh, we can't look. Well, we can't look outside the window, but she is looking at the mug and the cigarettes. Okay, yeah, maybe do a little detox. It can't hurt, you know, and stop smoking. How
did we go from being so alike to total opposites? I gotta think about something else.
And yet, you kept looking at the photos just a few minutes ago, right? You know, with these figures up there, with whatever it is, with the antlers in the middle shelf, and the, I don't know, I guess bear with the ring around its neck. I always feel like I can pick them up, you know, with them being like collectibles, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be the case right here.
Wish I could just book a one-way ticket to the other side of the world.
And do what, huh? You can't run away from your problems, because wherever you run, there you will be, like Janet Jackson said. We have a creepy chameleon up there, almost looks like, was its name Pascal from Tangled? Yeah, I definitely couldn't sleep in that bed with that thing looking at me, just saying. We have something else here.
Never could bring myself to send these. Whenever I tried to tell him how much I missed him, it felt unfair.
Hi, Tyler. I know we haven't talked by phone in a while, and I think that's mostly my fault, so I'm sorry. I've just been so wrapped up in my own problems. Sometimes I forget you aren't that far away. Senior year has been the worst ever. Oh, I dated this guy for a few months. Bobby, hopefully you don't remember him. Doesn't ring a bell right now. Only to realize he was a total jerk who didn't give a shit about me. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out, or why I let it take over my entire school year. I honestly feel so stupid. But I also feel stupid for feeling stupid. Ah! Anyway, I think what I'm trying to say is life sucks without you. I miss you. I miss your presence, and I miss talking in our voice. Do you want to come to my graduation party next Friday? Nothing amazing, we'll just have dinner with Uncle Eddie and some neighbors. Tessa might swing by. I'd really love it if you were there. I realize now I could just call and invite you. I don't know why I'm writing a letter, but maybe with all the time apart, I've forgotten how to communicate with you. I'm sorry. I hope we can get back to where we were someday soon. Love, Alyson. Well, sometimes writing a letter is a good idea because it shows that you truly take time and effort to share your feelings or thoughts with somebody. But yeah, if you don't send that letter, yeah. I mean, yeah. Also, high school dating, am I right? Lovely, just lovely. Is that a Master Chief up there? Or 2 Master Chiefs?
I gotta take care of that rental application.
Interesting. Well, if it ain't no Master Chiefs, I don't know what it would be. Hashtag Halo Easter egg.
There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had.
Plastic surgery, now in your area.
Good to know I look just as bad as I feel.
Do you have anything else? Doesn't seem like we have, right?
I could do my laundry. Ugh. Maybe later.
Yeah, can relate. But yeah, it seems like that's all we can do in here, so let's just go downstairs into the kitchen. And of course, if we can do it, right? But of course, before we check out the file, we're gonna taste Eddy's apparently very famous waffles. But of course, there is still a lot to explore before we get to the kitchen. As is always the case with Dontnod games, right? The Revenge of a Lonely Man. Aha. Haven't read that. Some interesting artwork that I can take a look at, but nobody is saying anything about it. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. You know, these figurines all over the place. They're fucking with us. So that you don't... So that you...
go check what Eddy left downstairs.
Yes, we're gonna do that in a second, Alyson. So that you really can't tell them apart from the actual ones that you can pick up. Well, I guess the actual ones would be hidden much better than these, right? But, yeah. Okay, we have something here. Oh, Grimm's Fairy Tales. Okay, we have a photo of apparently Alyson skateboarding.
I miss the slopes.
Yes, it's her. And we have... What's this?
Eddy looks so young here.
Eddy! Oh, okay. A very interesting keyboard. It seems like somebody wrote the letters and... or basically labeled every single key on the keyboard with the crayon or something. Pretty interesting font, not gonna lie. And we have an estimated title schedule, Delos Crossing, week 46 of 2015.
The days have gotten so short. It's gonna be a long winter.
Hopefully the winter from 2015 won't repeat itself, right? Okay, so yeah, the schedule, not really that interesting, is it? I mean, we have sunrise and sunset and low tides and high tides. Yeah. I mean, maybe it could be relevant later on in the chapter, but I don't know. I honestly don't think so. Let's just go down... Oh! Just go downstairs then. But there's a
I should probably eat something. God, I feel so weak.
a memory right here that we maybe cannot take a look at. Well, maybe if we ate something, but it just disappeared before I could even press the right trigger.
So many months of snow boots ahead.
Yay!
He doesn't like this kind of attention, but he really does so much for the community.
Dear Chief Brown, thank you so much for bringing our children home safe last weekend. Without you, they might have gotten behind the wheel and who knows what could have happened to them or anyone else. We'll always be grateful for your wisdom. Thanks again for keeping this off the books. They are good kids. Shady. They are good kids who made a mistake, and Lord knows how a police record can compromise a child's future. We know they will remember your words for a long time, but please rest assured that we will do whatever we can to make sure they understand the extent of what could have occurred, so they can raise awareness among their peers in the community. Hopefully it works that way, right? God bless you, Gail and Toby Locklear. Karen and Brody Moore. Okay. People we don't know. I guess just random townies. But yeah, if her name is Karen, you already know that there's something shady going on with her. She probably... well, I mean, probably they would have been driving under the influence, the children, if he didn't step in, but... Yeah,
Come
Karen...
on. Paperwork.
Yes, paperwork, but Karen probably grounded one of the children for their entire life or something, I don't know. Because that's what a Karen does, right?
I always loved this one.
Mm-hmm. So finally she says something to the artwork. More of the same figurines all over again. Ah, there's another Master Chief, ha! Okay, the kitchen is over here. So that means we go in here first. What's this? Ah, Eddy's room, I think.
Eddy looked pretty concerned when I came home last night. I should have talked to him about what happened, but what the hell was I supposed to say?
Well, I guess you can't really say that much without going into too much detail about, you know, the voice, the memories, and all of that stuff. So yeah, maybe sometimes it's better to not say anything. What do we have here? Some interesting slippers, with one with cherries and one with the star. Okay, I don't think that's a matching pair, is it? Oh, let's sneak in here. Oh, he's a sax player, apparently. Okay, well maybe he can play us a sweet little solo. Oh, we have a Dropbox icon on the box to the left. Mm-hmm. Oh, there actually is something.
I don't think I know any Claires in Delos Crossing.
Claire.
But I shouldn't be snooping in here.
Claire, 555-5491. You know the drill. Let me look for a pen. Wait. It isn't really messy, but I can't find a pen right now. At least not on this desk. Oh, hold on. Ah, found it. Eureka! I found it. Just in case, maybe we will get an opportunity to call somebody on the phone, right? And if we do, might as well check in with Claire. Oh, yeah, not supposed to snoop around in here, but she's still picking it up. And yeah, of course, put it up there where you will...
I gotta take care of that rental
Yes,
application.
yes. But definitely put it up here where he can definitely see that you were in there. Great doing, girl. Great going. Okay, now we can take a look at this for some reason.
He better buy something new if he's actually got plans with this mysterious Claire person.
Yes, definitely. Because this is, you know what he should do? He should put on this with the matching camo pants. How about that? That would be an interesting outfit. Maybe we can give him some fashion advice. Some people are stuck in the 90s, right?
Haven't heard him play in a while. It just sits there collecting dust. A secret keeper in her secret key.
Ah. Okay, what is he doing with it? The Book of Goblins. I always, if you press D-pad down, you can see it on the top left. You'll open up this little screen where you can read stuff that's, well, written in the book that maybe you can't read. Well, it's pretty clear to read, but yeah, maybe you have difficulty reading it, and for that it is helpful. But, you know, I'm used to navigating menus by pressing the D-pad buttons, and, well, I have to use the stick in here, and that's kind of confusing for me still, even after 3 chapters. We don't have a story that would match what she just said, right, about the Secret Keeper? Well, the Secret Keeper was mentioned in The Goblins Earn Their Voice, but we already read that. So let's just go out of here and let's just take a look at it. I don't know why I'm asked to open the Book of Goblins.
Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me figure this out.
Well, we know that she stores all of the secrets she buys in the cloud, so to say, literally. But yeah, it's definitely this story, but why do I have to read it again? So we would have, if it's about the numbers, we would have 1, 3, and 0. Yes, 1, 3, and 0.
Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me figure this out.
No, it must be this story, because we also only have this icon, the eye with the keyhole inside of it, once. We don't have it twice or something, like some of the other stories. Okay, let me breeze through this again. Made rounds, gathering secrets. Let's find out. Watched her until the stalwart moose came to her. People's minds, gift of voice. Blinked, feel lighter. Just give you something. Nodded, got a coin. Followed along the trail, spied goblins. Yeah, they whistled innocently. They want to know what the secret is. Let's go buy it. We gave a hairbrush. Maybe... Do we need a hairbrush? No, right? Anyway, you want to know more? Yes, then they learned that she stowed the secrets in the cloud. When she was gone, they climbed a tree and dipped their hands into the clouds and found the memories. And it hurt. And then she found them crying in a tree, and she accused him of stealing the secrets. They want to trade the secrets for something else. The gift of voice. That's how they got the gift of voice. Yes, we knew that. But we knew that. We are supposed to put something in there, I think. Looks like we can put something in there where it says look, but we don't have anything right now. If I leave it, I mean, I guess that means we're gonna find something later, right? Because yeah, the story, we already knew the story, and it didn't really help us that much now. So yeah, we'll see.
This is personal.
Oh, we have a letter from Mom, apparently. My dearest son, I know I'm not getting better this time. Oh, so I wanted to write a few things down for you. I'm sorry to be leaving you so soon. I had you late in my life, but I still thought there would be more time. It makes me happy to know you will have the clan when I am gone, and you will have your auntie to look after you. You have always seemed to know when it was time to leave. From the time you were a year old, you knew which shoes belonged on which feet, and you used to bring me mine whenever I was getting ready to go somewhere. I could never figure out how you knew I was ready to leave, but there you'd be, with my shoes every time. You never cried or made a fuss, just helped me on my way. I hope this leaving will be just as easy. And though I won't need you to fetch me my shoes, I know you'll help me on my way. Your strength has always been to accept what is and to do what needs to be done. I am so proud of you for joining the police force. People are going to look to you as a leader now, and I know you won't let them down. Please help the young people remember our way of life. We have thrived as a people since time before memory, because of our cultural values. Don't let them lose that. Also remember how important it is to attend to everyone, not just the ones who fit in. It is our way to lift each other up. Everyone has something to offer to the community. They may not even see it in themselves, so you've got to show them. Help them along their path as you've always done. Remember, when you uplift others, it makes you stronger too. And then something I don't dare to pronounce in Tlingit, and signed by Mom. So he's still reading it.
Come on.
Probably on a regular basis. Yeah, let's take a look at the board.
Eddy must have been back and forth to Juneau all the time to these shows before he got stuck here taking care of me.
Soul Lady Soul, Queen Zelda, Ray Franklin, Motown Babes, Satellite School, Martha Robinson, The Maple Street Kings, Otis Fever, Isaac Captain, Lily and the Band, Blueberry Sky, Dooney Hendrix, Mimi Nightingale, Joe Leon King, and Baby Armstrong. He likes to go to concerts, apparently. Or he used to.
That was a good memory, even though Tyler couldn't come.
I don't know if I'm the only one, but I really don't think they look like Alyson and Eddy. I really don't.
still can't believe Eddy never told me he was paying for fireweed.
Fireweed Residential's... yeah, the address. For more info on the Second Chance program, please contact Aaron Cook at a.cook@fireweedcenter.com. Not C-mail and not D-mail. Interesting. The 13th story, but nothing else. Chicago, Illinois, whatever that is. Well, a file, but whatever that is, right? What do we have here?
I'm glad he never pushed me to change my last name.
In the Superior Court for the State of Alaska at Delos Crossing Family Court, in the matter of the protective proceeding of Alyson Ronan, minor, date of birth, case number, order appointing guardian of a minor. A hearing in this matter was held on either May 10th, 2015 or October 5th, because the dates are all over the place in this game for some reason. They don't stick to one scheme, I don't know why. Before Judge Master J. Hernandez. Present were minor's attorney Gail Oliver, and petitioner Mr. Edward Anthony Brown. Findings. The court finds that 1. Jurisdiction and venue. The court has jurisdiction over this matter, and venue is proper on this in this court. Native child. The minor is not a native child within the meaning of the ICWA 25 U.S.C. Paragraph 1903. The minor's tribe or native village is... non-existent because, 3. Notice of the hearing. Notice of the hearing was given as required by AS 13.26.147, whatever, and probate rule 15b, or notice has been waived. 4. Parental rights. As required by... the minor is not married and all parental rights of custody have been terminated or suspended by circumstances or prior court order as follows. Deceased lone parent, father unknown, estranged family members. 5. Consideration of minor's preference. The minor is under age 14. And stuff that doesn't apply. Yeah, whatever. So it's somewhat still... it is still a fresh memory for Eddy, I guess.
Something's not right. What is this?
Yeah, something's definitely not right. First of all, we see memories in here, and second of all, we can't trigger them. Well, she said she would have to eat something first, and we're gonna do that. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with the memories in here, or the memory in here. But actually, taking a look at my stopwatch, it's time for another story. And this one is The Big Frog is Punished. The Big Frog is Punished. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a big frog in a small pond. She was no ordinary frog, for she had been given the gift of speech when she saved the princess from the Mad Hunter. From the morning to the evening, she did everything the other frogs did, except that she knew how to speak. Everybody in the forest could hear her loud voice, and everybody was unhappy with that, because she never stopped babbling. She babbled about the too hot sun and the too deep pond, about the rain to come, and all the delicious flies she had eaten. Across the forest, all the creatures tolerated the endless noise, until one day they could not deal with it anymore. They asked the big frog to quiet down. "I can't," said the big frog. "This is what I do. Before the princess kissed me, I croaked all day long, and you all liked that I did. This is the same, except you can understand what I say, and now you find it irritating. But I can't change what I am, can I? Could you?" All the creatures agreed that she was right, and that it was rude of them to ask the big frog... Yes, to ask the big frog to stop doing what she had always done. So, they returned to their own parts of the forest and let the big frog do what frogs have always done, jumping and talking some more, about the too hot sun and the too deep pond, about the rain to come and the delicious flies they have eaten. And for a time, it was all right. But in the forest, word travels fast and everyone has a story to tell. The big frog, being who she was, gossiped and gossiped about everything she overheard. She told the bees that Old Bear had stolen their precious honey 2 years ago, and she told the beavers that the eagles had stolen their precious wood. She told the deer who had killed her fawn, and she told the tall spruce who had carved a cuss word into its bark. Once again, everyone in the forest asked the big frog to keep quiet, for now everyone had a grudge against everyone else. But once again, the big frog would not listen. "When I was just a frog, you never paid attention to me, and nobody helped me when the mad hunter hunted me for sport. This is only a right for a wrong, and I won't stop talking." The fuss went on, and the noise was so loud that the Ice King himself awoke and decided to see what was going on. "Silence!" bellowed the king, and even the big frog stopped babbling. Once the forest was quiet again, the Ice King patiently listened to what each and every animal of the forest had to say, until finally he made his mind. "Big Frog, you have abused the gift of speech, for you have only used it to get revenge. Despite knowing that words can be hurtful, you threw them around without caution, and you caused too much trouble." The big frog opened her mouth to protest, but the Ice King raised his finger before she could say another word. "Since you received the gift of speech for a good deed, I would not dare to take it away from you. So, here is your punishment. I will tell you the biggest of my secrets. It is a secret so powerful and so dangerous that it will frighten you. But if you reveal it to anyone, if you ever reveal it to anyone," the Ice King bent down and whispered such potent words in the big frog's ear that the poor creature started to tremble. "Now, go on about your business, all of you, and try to forget what the big frog told you, for you are all living in the forest, and you have nowhere else to go." And this is how the big frog irritated the Ice King, and how she was punished. Okay. Well, we heard about this in another story, I think, already, that she got, that the Ice King told her his biggest secret, and that if she ever told anybody else, something bad would happen. But, yeah, that's the full story now. And so, taking a look at my stopwatch, I've been recording for a little over 37 minutes now, so you know what that means. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again very soon in the next episode of Tell Me Why, or in another game here on my channel. Bye!